everybody, welcome to Storytime Read Along. I'm Miss Tori, and today our story is called The Runaway Pea Washed Away. I think this is going to be a fun story. Let's see what happens to the runaway pea today. The runaway pea washed away. The washing up's finished, so out comes the plug, and the water goes down with a swish and a glug. But under the bubbles, what else do we see? All on his own, it's a washed away pea. Here he is. Round and round the pea started to spin, faster and faster, then whoops! He fell in. Whee! Cheered the pea as he shot round the bend. Then he slid down the pipe and dropped out of the end. Into the underground drain the pea fell. It was cold, it was dark, with a curious smell. But did the pea mind all the mess and the slime? No, he was having a wonderful time. As he was drifting, enjoying the ride, a cross little spider popped up at his side. "Help me," he shouted, "I need some dry land. What use are 8 legs when there's nowhere to stand?" "Don't worry," the pea said. "Hold tight onto me. We might just be small, but we'll have fun, you'll see." But then came a whoosh, which echoed like thunder, and down crashed a big wave, which ducked them both under. The little pea laughed as they tumbled about, but the spider was shouting, "We've got to get out!" His 8 little spider legs started to thrash and sent them both over an overflow. "What a nice stream," said the pea. "We're in luck. Let's stop for a rest and make friends with that duck." But the spider said, "No, that's a big hungry quack. She's after a little green circular snack." The spider then paddled with all of his might into the reeds where they kept out of sight. "Shh," begged the spider, "keep perfectly still." "You worry too much," said the pea. "You should chill." Up came a fish from the darkness below. "He's friendly," the pea said. "He's saying hello." But the spider said, "No, that's a big hungry eye. If he says hello, then we're saying goodbye." He groaned as he paddled them out of the way. "Oh dear," said the pea, "are you sure you're okay?" "No," said the spider, "I'm tired and sore, and my legs are too wobbly to work anymore." "At least we're alone, so we're safe," the pea said. Then suddenly, up popped a goggle-eyed head. "A frog!" cried the spider, "and he's hungry too. He'll gobble up me, and he'll gobble up you." But the pea replied, "No, don't make such a fuss. He's green just like me, so he'll never eat us. He's come to be friendly. We've nothing to fear. Mr. Frog, could you help us to get out of here?" The frog gave a nod, and he then turned his back. He flicked out his long legs and gave a great whack. The pea and the spider went plipperty-plop as they bounced on the water, unable to stop. They finally rolled to a rest on dry land. "Hooray," said the spider, "at last I can stand." "Thank you so much for your help, Mr. P. The water is no place for spiders like me." Then off ran the spider without a goodbye. As the pea watched him go, he let out a sad sigh. Tangled in cobwebs and left on his own, he felt rather helpless and lost and alone. What can I do? The pea started to think, when Boris the dog came along for a drink. A loose bit of cobwebs got caught in his hair, and the pea found himself swinging round in the air. Oh, there he is. On the doggy, got stuck on the doggy's tail. When Boris got home, he was glad to be back, and he waggled his tail as he wolfed down a snack. Snap went the cobweb. The pea was sent flying. He bounced off some plates that were washed up and drying. He pinged off the tap, and he dinged off the mop, and finally into the sink he went plop. But the washing was finished, and out came the plug, and the water went down with a swish and a glug. Round and around the pea started to spin, faster and faster, then whoops, he fell in. He shot round the bend and down into the drain. "Whee!" cheered the pea, "it's all started again." The end.